So can we move to the first slide? All right. So before we start and get onto our hacking event, first we need to know how a browser communicates with a server. So suppose we have a browser.
Hey,
We want to file. Suppose we have a browser and we want to connect to youtube.com and we need to watch videos, right? So we want to access their HTML, their CSS, their JavaScript, and also the media file. Of course, in this example, you can't see the media files. So for that, we need essentially we need something called HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transmission Protocol. So we need the HTTP combination you want, and you will see if we can go to the next slide. You will see wrong username and password. So this is using a post request. How I'll get on to later on, but for now, just think this is using. Wait, 1 second. Yes. So this is using a post request to send your username and password. So for now, you can see this is a bit tricky to lay our hands on. Okay. But we can see a forget password link just down right at the down right. Click on the forget password. You can see the next page. If you can go to the next page slide. Okay. So here, how many of you can remember the last? Yeah, it shows your email. Lovely. So how many of you can remember the blog post I sent? I just sent a link and I want you guys to figure out the email. There's an email hidden in the website. Pretty easy. But I want you guys to figure out. You can go. Did you guys? Nope. Nope. It's not it. Nope. You can try. You can try hello@facebook.com. You can try. You see what it's showing. It's Zaid. It's I'll give you a small hint. Inspect. Found it. Found it. All right. What is it? What is it? Let me know. Okay. Okay. You guys have found it. So we'll put that in your email and submit it. Haha. You guys thought it would be in the blog post hidden somewhere, but it was in the inspect. It's quite of a regular thing. We don't see as hackers. We don't see the site. We check the inspect elements. We go to page source and we check the inspect elements. So we check what's on the side, what pages at the site access and stuff. Okay, can you get to the OTP page? Let me know. Can you see the OTP page? Oh Lord. Okay, there's a small typo. There's a small typo on my end. The B will be small letters. It won't be capital. Oh, I did not check it. I did not check it. That is it. That is it. Try this. You should go to the OTP page. Yes, we are on the OTP page. Okay. Okay, lovely, jubbly. So if you can look at the bottom of the screen, you can see the URL. It is okay. You got it. Fine. You can see the top of the page where you can see OTP login.php question mark OTP equals 000. So here the question mark OTP equals stands for the GET request. So if it was a POST request, we would not able to see in the URL. So there's a brief difference between GET and POST right here. Another one. The POST and GET can be different in the URL. You cannot see the post in the URL. So try any OTP you want. It's 3 digits. We are not going to bombard the server. We are not going to bombard the servers. So try any 3 digits. Any three. It's a 3-digit OTP. I'm just telling you right now. Try any three numbers, and it should show incorrect input OTP. It should display incorrect OTP. That's it. Perfect. Okay. All right. All right. So from our recon until this position, we know the main vulnerable part is this site. Can someone tell me why? Why do we think that this is the most vulnerable part? We had username password. We could have brute forced it. We had the Gmail. We could have brute forced the email. Yes, one-time password. This is the reason. So another reason is we now know it's a 3-digit password. So our scale is limited now. Our scope is limited. So we know that if we brute force the 3-digit password, we can do it. We can find. So open up your Google Cloud consoles, and if you can go to the next slide. First, we need all the numbers from 100 to 999 because it's a 3-digit code, and I've said it. You can use any of the commands from the screen. So there is seq or sequence. It stands for sequence. So it prints sequence from two given numbers. So suppose we are giving 100 and 999. So it will print all the numbers between 100 and 999. And the next, okay, so for the first command, the two greater than signs and otp.text, it means that sequence will print all the numbers between 100 and 999, and it will print it into the otp.txt file. So are you in the Google Cloud Console right now? Okay. Have you put in any of the commands? Okay. So you can see otp.text. Uh, now I'm going to share my GitHub repository link, and you're going to clone it for the. Okay, what do you prefer? Would you like to type it out, or would you like to clone it for the scripting? Which one do you prefer? Okay, you want to type it. You want to type it. All right. Yeah, it's short. It's short. It's short. All right, I get it. I get it. Can we move on to the next slide, please? We'll use Vim. So you make a file using Vim. I hope you know how to use Vim or Nano, whatever you want. If you can use Vim, just let me know. Okay, I'll just put it in the chat box. Okay, you have Miguel. You have a Google Cloud Console. It's integrated, so don't worry about it. So we'll just put Vim script.text .py. Sorry. We'll use this command. You will be opened into the Vim. You will press I after that. Okay, I think it's better if we can just clone it from the GitHub. In it. Okay, there's a lot of our people do not know how to use Vim. So you can just, all right, it worked. Okay, now you press I to enter the interface mode where you can type in the commands, and try typing out import requests, the first line. Is it working? And let me know. Inside Vim, you press I and you can input the commands. So as you're writing down, okay, it's working. It's working. Okay, love that. It's working. So let's put the next command. So if you don't know, request is a module in Python which lets you communicate with the internet using your, or essentially anything which is connected to internet or sites using your terminal. So let's move on to the next line. URL equal to input. You know what's input. You can add your URL. Okay, the first line, the next line in error will come to it. Will come to it. The error line. You just copy it down. Okay, I think it's better to get the GitHub in it. It's better. Yeah, for the lazy people, you can just clone from the GitHub. If you're, if you're like me, you can just clone it from the GitHub. And inside the GitHub file, you'll see another. Just a second. You'll see a file.txt file. You can just delete it. You can use rm file.txt and you can just delete it. Wouldn't be a problem. So once you've cloned it, let me know. If you have cloned it, just let me know. Okay, you type the code manually. That should work. Okay, if you have typed the code, just now press escape for Miguel. Just press escape first, then press colon X and a bang. After escape, you press this. You press colon X and a bang, and then hit enter, and it should save the file. So we'll just quickly go through what the file is doing. So first, we'll take an input using the URL. Then we have an error. So if you can see the site, we'll see in the error one, whatever we're putting, we'll see the incorrect OTP. Yeah, we can see incorrect OTP. Right. So that's our common response. So how the script works is if the site does not return incorrect OTP, so that for that OTP, that's the correct one. If you're getting my logic. Can you understand how this works? So typically, the response which does not contain incorrect OTP is the one. It should work. Miguel, if you could save it, just let me know. All right. All right. Okay. So next, we'll if you can go to the next slide. Okay, so we'll type in the command Python 3 and your whatever you named your scripting file or the Python file, whatever, and hit enter. You'll enter the URL like this. Just a second. You will not include any OTP since since your script is generating the OTP, so you will not enter any OTP or else you know the script won't work. This is the OTP URL you enter, and the common response you enter incorrect OTP, exactly like the one before. And then you press enter, and you will be able to see the OTP. After certain tries, I can see while if anything. It may take some time because there are at least 5 to 10 people trying at the same time. Once you get the right OTP, just let me know. It shouldn't take long. If you have completed, just let me know. Okay, at what OTP are you in? Let me see the. Let me see. It shouldn't take long. Okay, many of you are trying. Okay, all right, guys. Stop the request. I think you haven't put the exit command. I can see over 256 requests coming at the same time. Hit Control C. If we can go back to the previous slide once again. I think they messed up the code. I'll just share the code in the chat. Just like, what is it? Okay, success. What is it? Should be yes, it's 105. Now put it in the base. Put it in the OTP, and Okay, someone got 105. I can see here. Someone got 105 and the request stopped. Someone else started. Put it in the OTP and you can see welcome to Facebook. Yep, you got it. You got it. If you can see success, you got it. Or if you can see someone trying with 113, 114, you should. Mate, whoever did not, whoever did not get the one, you whoever did not put exit at the end, I highly encourage you to, or else the Replit people will kill me. Good you. Oh, lovely. Okay, so this was essentially all the hype we had for how many weeks now. I guess you guys enjoyed it. So this is hacking. All right, it's not something crazy stuff. All right, this is hacking. So cool script to run, Mr. Robot style. Everything Mr. Robot style. We do not go theory. We are Mr. Robot. We still have people uh, trying to log in. Now everyone is getting 105. Someone got 837. Oh, wow. Just stop. You guys are bullying the servers. Okay, so this is it. Thanks for tuning in.